Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd. It's the 14th of December 2015. Let's see some photos from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Okay, we just jumped back a few months to pick up a beautiful flower or two. And there's a wild indigo plant. It's the bush type of indigo. Okay, this is the senior center. That lady that's going to speak there is Diana Rivers, and she did a wonderful program with, reading from I think a couple of her books, but she had a new one there that not many people had seen. So you see a lot of ladies came for this. She's a wonderful author, Diana Rivers. Look for her book if you're interested. I can't tell you where to find one. That's Richard Russell, and he was at the senior center. Says he's going to have some knee surgery, and I'm wishing him the best. KUAF has been collecting needed items to donate. Contact them and take something down. This is the Regional National Cemetery Improvement Corporation, and that's on 2 days ago, so that would have been the 12th of December 2015, and they had a full table of people. In fact, there wasn't any room for me to sit at the table. I'm usually sitting at the table, but when we have some extra people or everybody's together with one or two extras, it gets crowded. But a lot of talk was about the recent 5K race, which was a great success. Okay, these shots are down in South Fayetteville. This is some land that's across the town branch. Town branch is just to our right, goes under a bridge there. The bridge is a trail bridge. You're looking, this is it's Razorback Greenway Mile 0, where it turns north and goes to Walker Park. And this is the town branch, low water level, and it, since I made the pictures, it's rained and gone back down considerably, but it's an interesting place back there. You look into the south from there, see the Greenway 0, Mile 0 sign. It's really terrible looking land back there. Apparently the university and possibly people from the city or others have been going back there and dumping. See all this concrete debris where roads have been dug up, replaced, and things like that, other kinds of construction, parking lots, who knows what all. But there's masses of this stuff there, just up in the what would be woods or prairie. Okay, the deer don't care what else is there as long as they can find something to eat. You can see some deer tracks here. And you can see a man's track right over one of the deer tracks there, somebody's boot. But workers were down there not long ago for the city doing the trail work. And that's a lot of deer tracks. There are also some large, possibly dog tracks, or also possibly some coyotes, because there's certainly still plenty of those. This is the view from there downtown or north to downtown. I believe that clock actually shows the correct time that I made that picture, and that was on Saturday the 12th. See the close-up I shot zoomed over to the Chancellor Hotel. Here are a couple of summer pictures I was proud of, flower fly, and it's really blown up. You know how small those things are, about like smaller than your thumb, a lot smaller than your little finger. And here are two musicians at the Fayetteville Square. I had to have a little bit of something bright and cheery from warmer weather here. So here's something from way last spring. I think this was April, or it could have been May, when the May apples are in bloom. And those are beautiful flowers. Till next time, Aubrey Shepherd asks you to do your part to help keep keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. I can't remember my little spiel sometimes. Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd on the 17th of December 2015. Let's see, photos from Fayetteville, Arkansas. That's John Rowe. He couldn't be here with us today. He'd been out to his farm, and I didn't hear from him this morning. But we have a picture there of Kessler Mountain Trail map, and there was a meeting, public meeting, and there's Frank Sharp. They will be, that will be broadcast soon on government channel. Okay, we're out at Jupiter and Roosevelt Avenue. Probably don't know where that is. It's at the Johnson City limit in North Fayetteville, and the land you're seeing down that slope off to the southwest, that is the recently rezoned just this past Tuesday, 2 nights ago. Van Ash substation's up there, and notice it's in Johnson, Arkansas, but it's no longer. Not all that land is, some of that land used to be in Johnson to your right there. And that's the old road that is now called Jupiter, I think is what they're doing. And down below you see where the new Van Ash runs. And we're up the hill from there. You can see some things in the distance, like you saw trees down, and when you look out way in the distance there, you see trees down way out along the interstate. And those were recently taken down. They hadn't even gotten it rezoned, much less asked for a grading permit, I'm sure, or a tree study. That flag, well, that was a zoom shot of it over there at the Auto Mart thing, of all the different, okay, that's the interstate. You can see how many wires are out there close to it. But that area has been cleared a good bit recently, but it has been open prairie land. I have photos from June when there were many, many native species of wildflowers growing on that land, and a lot more trees than you see now. And the water drains under, to your right in this picture, and under the interstate into the wetland that becomes a part of the Wilson Spring Project nature area down further south. See those trees bunched up there, they're piled up ready to burn, I guess. Anyhow, this is also looking, well, this is looking west on the old Van Ash. See that pond down in there? There used to be several big ponds, and Joe Neal's been talking about how they need to build a big pond for waterfowl. You see this one duck? That's the only duck I saw out there. And, you know, a few years ago at this time of year, you would have seen lots of different species of ducks on several big ponds, particularly one that was really large. It's now disappeared under Van Ash, new Van Ash. And that duck was down there on that little pond you see on the right, and just got this great zoom lens these days. That's an old farmhouse, probably owners of most of this land probably lived in that house for many years. And now we're looking at the portion at the far west side, and now we're at the wetland where this water comes up after it goes under the interstate, and it comes up in this wetland behind and adjacent to the excuse me, 112 drive-in. And that's where I showed pictures a few months ago of all these wonderful milkweed plants out there. They didn't last long enough to provide sustenance to many monarchs this year because they were mowed right after it quit raining. Frost flower. It's a frost that forms around the stems of several species of plants. This was this morning, 17th, and it's close enough to my house that I can walk there and get these photos without having to drive anywhere. So I got some. Till next time, do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya.